just because we're going to do Stage 8. Because, why not? Let's just do Stage 8. So, this level, it's one of those levels, and by one of those levels, I mean, you're going to recognize the mechanic. What the heck? I didn't even see that guy kill that guy. You know what? No. No, that's not how we're starting this level. No. 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 No one saw that at all. That was not a thing that happened. No. Just no. That never happened. You cannot say that that happened. Okay, so I do not want to get spikied by Mr. Spiky Knight Guy. I just want to kill these guys for their fruit because, I don't know, because I like to kill guys. Is it that bad? Is it that much of a sin to want to kill things? Maybe it is. I don't know. But you are going to spike me if I'm not careful, mister. Oh, I took that guy down with that guy. Jeez, that's pretty awesome. Oh, what the heck, let's kill this guy too. Just for thoroughness, you can't kill one guy and not kill the other ones. That would be racist. Not at all, actually. It's not racist in the slightest, but I like to dream. That made no sense whatsoever. So, we're going to head over here, and this guy over here is going to spawn. Welcome to Mr. Master Hand Guy. I sort of spoke a little too soon there, but it's Master Hand Guy. Not really, it's actually just a giant wooden head. It's more like that one guy is like the boss of the Great Cave Offensive in Kirby Superstar. Oh man, I made a Kirby Superstar reference. That means I have to LP it someday. No, maybe. We'll see. But, once you destroy him, this thing will appear. And then, warning for you guys, because I didn't warn last time, I guess. Motion sickness, I guess. People were motion sickness by this kind of mechanic. But it's one of these levels. It's the toppling tower thing! That's right, it's back again. As if we didn't hate it enough the first time. It has returned to spite us all. You can grab some bananas over here. I think you need 10 Kirbys for it to lean all the way over in order for you to get this thing. But if you lean all the way over here, you can get yourself our first medal easily right here. These levels are pretty short, luckily. But, as always, you do not want the tower to topple. I've shown what happens if the tower topples before. I do not need to show it again. It seems rather unnecessary to do so. So, however, this time there's actually, you can actually fall off the side. If you fall off the side, you instantly die. Like, you'll just lose that Kirby. You won't even get in angel form this time. You'll just instantly die. Oh, there's, like, fruit down there that I missed. Well, that's sad. Oh, there's fruit over here. I don't want to miss that fruit. There is... Oh, God! You're going to push my guy off the cliff! I do not approve of this message. Oh, God. Okay, how do I get my Kirbys over here without them dying a horrible death? I bring enough Kirbys over here to murder this guy. That's how. Okay, you... need to, like, Kirby, get up here without dying, please. Thank you. That was almost tragic right there. That was all sorts of scary, not fun. But, things worked out in the end, so everything is K. So I want to get this spiky thing over here, and then I'll push it back to the left again. I just want to reset, I want to reproc the tower so it doesn't fall on my face, because that's never a good time. Okay, so we're going to just take advantage of the fact that things do not move. It's a good thing this time you don't actually have to get all the fruit. There's also your world goal. But yeah, you don't have to get all the fruit. There's no achievement for this level. I didn't miss anything by not going up there, did I? No. I remember where the rest of the medals are. So you don't really have to worry about the fruit, like I said. Very handy to not have to do that. Instead, all you have to do is just complete the level. You don't have to worry about any of that shenaniganry this time. And that's good, because shenanigans are never... any fun, really. So, kill this guy before he does anything bad. Oh boy, you almost killed my Kirby. You're almost gonna kill my Kirby. You know what? We're just gonna let these three handle it. Do not fall, Kirby. Do not fall. Kirby's, do not fall, please. I do not want you guys to fall. I do not like this level anymore. This level has become far more stressful than I remember it being in my practice run that I did like yesterday. Because like suddenly there's like all sorts of craziness going on here, and I kind of am panicking. And panicking is not very fun. So what we want to do is we want to tilt this thing over here this way, secure that spiky ball and let it fall off the cliff and probably kill some pedestrian. Are there pedestrians in this world? I don't know. Everything seems pretty evil in this world, actually. But we're going to let this thing tilt over and go away, Mr. Spiky Ball. Oh, you are coming back, Mr. Spiky Ball. Oh boy. That was a thing. That was most definitely almost a pretty big fail. But so far I am pretty good at getting a gold star on this level, but I'm not going to promise anything because I know there's a medal coming up here that's pretty hard to get. And that I am not anticipating getting. But we need to hurry up there because this thing is going to hold the tower down in place, and will thus make it topple over if we do not kill him fast enough. So you want to kill him else you will die. And then you can tilt the tower back over here and everything will be safe. So, we have saved the world, or at least this tower. And that's all that really matters. So the next metal's over here. I just need to time this really well to get the metal. I'm going to sort of proc the tower over this way once again. And then I'm going to rush over here, grab all my Kirbys, try to fly over here, grab the Kirby, grab the Kirbys, Kirby's, go up! No! No! Treasure, run! Kirby's, run! Okay, you know what? That turned out okay, kind of. Except I need to grab this Kirby before he dies. Oh god, there's more over there. Grab that Kirby! No! Oh my god, everything is going horribly wrong. Everything has gone horribly wrong. Okay, I need to somehow grab these Kirbys on the way up or they're going to die. Okay, come on. I can grab them. Come on, grab all of them. Yes, we have all 10 Kirbys. You know what? That's okay. Everything is okay. I hate getting that metal because that spiky ball will come and crush your days. I sort of made the mistake of letting go of the stylus and thus ending the whole dragging thing. I probably could have made it up there, but I hesitated, and things went horribly wrong. But I somehow managed to salvage the situation and not lose a Kirby at least. I was honestly not expecting to get a gold star on this one just because of that one medal. Like I said, this is always something I can easily get a gold medal on if I just redo it, because I don't have to worry about that medal. I can just bypass that part entirely, and things will be okay. So, that's the big problem with this level, is just, sometimes the medals just do not lend themselves well to getting a gold star, and that's okay. I can take a hit on this one. It's a tough level, Stage 8. It's a tricky level. It's also a bit longer than I gave it credit for. I'm looking at the time like, oh man, this is actually taking us quite a bit of a while. But anyway, you gotta hurry for this guy because he is coming in with enough force to destroy the world. And I'm gonna actually just hustle my bustle over here and get into this thing, because you want to get into this thing as fast as possible. Fire over here, and you can stop him, and then you battle the hand. And if you beat him, you can crush him, and thus we are done with the toppling tower part, which is good because the toppling tower is annoying. And then we get to head into Mr. Bonus section, where we get a medal by basically what you do is go over here, kind of get a little bit ahead of the clouds a bit, and then you get to one of these things. You wait a little bit, you time it, and you get yourself a medal. It's that easy to get a medal. So, and then you can time it again to get fruit. I kind of missed on those bananas there. I kind of don't really care, to be honest. I'm going to grab these ones over here, and I missed those bananas, and you know what? That's okay. I don't care about those bananas. Those bananas are bananas. Actually, I'm not sure. I was actually going to see if there's anything over to the right if you keep going. I think you can end the level normally if you head over to the right, honestly. Like, I think if you head over to the right, the level just sort of ends. But if you take this bird thing, you'll end up over here, where, if you notice, that level 9 was hidden, like level, I believe, 6 was back in the World 3. Which means you need a secret door. And the secret door just happens to be just, like, right here. So, I think the normal exit's up there. Maybe I should go check that out at some point to confirm that, but, really all you need is the secret exit, as far as I know. Like, I don't see why you'd need any other exit but this one. So, you click a little button, and, there we go. Secret exit is unlocked. I mean, it's not like you have any other reason to really need the normal exit, because we have all the medals, and we have all the things, so, yeah, I don't know. We have what we need to, actually, wait, but we need to find a button, but we found the button, didn't, oh, we have to find 2 buttons. Oh, there's a second button. Is there another button in this level? Oh, man, drama. Well then, actually, I can check something by cheating. Let me go check something out quickly. So, I actually did a little bit of research, and it turns out the other switch is actually in a different level. One that we haven't done yet, so it's actually in a future level. So, we're going to have to skip Stage 9 and go to Stage 10, which is good, because Stage 10 is really long anyway, so that actually sort of resolves my timing issues by magic. So, basically, this is Lucky70X signing out. I will see you guys next time when we take on Stage 10 and look for the next switch to unlock Stage 9. So, yeah. See y'all next time, guys. Bye-bye. Hey, everyone. This is Lucky70X, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Mass Attack. The last episode, we did Stages 7 and 8 of Volcano Valley? Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then, well, basically, we need to find another switch in order to access Stage 9. We need 2 switches for that, in fact. So, As you can imagine, slight spoilers, Stage 9 is the stage that has the Rainbow Bridge that leads us to the boss. So essentially, you have to do every level in the inner ring of this area in order to go to the boss. So you know the game's about to end when things get that complicated, I suppose. But anyway, we're going to be doing Stage 10 in this video. There is a checklist achievement in this one, but it'll be pretty obvious once we get in what that is. It's sort of a stage that's divided into halves. I'll explain more once we get there. But first, we start out here. There's like, oh no, murky water. Well, luckily we don't have to deal with that quite yet. But there's our button. And there's also some space aliens. I guess it's like the third section of Volcano Valley. You have your volcano section, you have your evil section, and then you have space. That's right, we have space. Space aliens steal our button. We're going to have to pursue them into space with our own spaceship in order to stop them. But where are we going to get a spaceship? Well, at this conveniently located space station! How exciting. This is a pretty long level, by the way, so I'm not anticipating being able to do 2 levels in this thing, so, we'll keep that in mind, I suppose. But these little spacer guys are called spacers, by the way, I believe. Very original name right there. They act like the monkeys in World 1, so oddly enough, we're bringing back an enemy from World 1, essentially, which is, I guess that's kind of interesting how that works, but, they pretty much do the same thing, so they'll do the whole pummel thing, and you'll want to avoid them, so, basically, I'm just gonna let these things die quickly, and, basically just be cautious, don't attack them while he's about to attack, or you'll get your Kirby's hurt, and that's never a good thing, because I'd like to try to get a gold star on this one. No guarantees, because it's kind of a tricky level, but, I think I can do it. We can do it! So, the warp goal is actually right here, but this is sort of like a central hub that we'll be going to quite a few times, because what happens is, there's our spaceship that we want to build, but unfortunately these guys steal the blueprints. Now, you don't have to get the blueprints back, you can actually make the ship as it is, but the more blueprint pieces you'll get, the more health your ship will have. Plus, if you get all of them, you'll get a checklist achievement, obviously. So, like I said, you can build the ship right now, but you'll only have 1 hit, and I want the checklist achievement, so we're going to go hunt down those blueprint pieces and get them back. So there's 3 paths you can go on. We're going to have to go on all 3 of them. I like this to do this one first because I consider this one the hardest one in my opinion. Just because it has everyone's favorite mechanic, murky water! God darsh dang it. That was weirdly said. So like you're going to maintain getting these bubbles all the time in order to keep your air up and not die, because as you see, it goes down really, really freaking fast. We're also going to have to deal with these things. We saw these back in DDD Stage 10, I believe, is where we first saw those. So we're going to deal with those. Watch out for the electricity. I'm going to try to quickly kill this guy first before anything else, just because I want him out of the way. I don't want him shooting any of those electricity bubbles at me, and I don't want these guys to get in the way. Can you just kill some of these things, please, Kirby? Thank you. I don't want these guys in the way shocking my Kirby's accidentally. Best to have an enemy dead than alive and being mean to you. So, I'm going to go ahead and, basically, you have to use these things to drop bombs on occasion as well to break metal blocks. So keep that in mind as well. Go on, bomb, break the metal block for me. Thank you. And then we're going to head down more into this murky water area. We're still at full air, which is pretty nice, but this is where things get a bit tricky. Because essentially, this guy is your only source of air for quite a while. So you're going to, you can't kill him really fast and get all the air because then you'll die. So you're going to hit this guy every so often in order to get air bubbles and, you know, maintain, and, you know, continue to chase him afterwards and space out the air so that you can survive. So whenever you need, like, an air bubble, just take one from him. But don't go any more than that, I guess, because eventually he'll die and then you'll be airless for quite a while and the murky water will kill you quite quickly. So you don't want to do that, for sure. I want to hit this guy one more time. I actually want to hit him a couple more times, because I want this air here. Because what you want to do is you want to go! Whoa, 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 electric bubble. Do not want. But the first blueprint piece is going to be right there in that shell, so you're going to want to grab that. You know what? I can just skip this guy. Nuts to him. He's not worth it. The air guy will run out, but luckily you'll have plenty of air right here. Break this thing before you get any of those shells, in my opinion. Or, well, or you can get the left shell if you need air, but, I recommend not getting the middle one first, because the middle one is one of these guys. And, you'll make getting that blueprint piece, obviously, to be a big, giant pain in the ass if he's around. No! How did you... I went a little early there. Damn it! Whatever. Not the end of the world. So, bring your Kirbys over here, do one of these things. I actually like to try to keep a Kirby over here, just so I can... I think... Do I have enough room to just have let this one Kirby get it? Can this one Kirby just get everything for me? Because that'd be, wow, there's like epic slowdown going on there. Anyways, I've never seen like the frames get that like laggy. There was just too much going on. But anyway, we get ourselves our medal here, which is good. We'll bring this other Kirby back over here. Saves a little bit of time if you leave a Kirby over there, just because you don't have to go all the way across. You can restock on some arrow over here, and then you can make your way to the end. There's so you get you'll get your first like 2 medals during this. Find all the blueprint section. You'll be surprisingly only 2 medals in this section. But this one's kind of hard. You have to hit this thing really fast. Come on, get down there in time. Oh, barely. Barely. For some reason, going from underneath, I always have trouble hitting that block. So I guess going from above is a bit easier. I don't know. For some reason, I always have trouble with that block. It doesn't make any ounce of sense why I do. But we have all 3 blueprint pieces. I'm going to keep screwing up that phrase. But we got all 3 of them for this section. First try. Really happy about that. Sure, Kirby took a hit, but you know, it's not the end of the world. We'll make do. So I like to do this one next because I consider this one the second hardest. Though that's not too bad. There's a lot of wildies of bombs, and obviously our Kirbys are holding the blueprint pieces. You can't put them in until you have all of them. So, until you have as many as you want to. You only get 1 chance to put them all in. So you have to collect all of them at once, which means you have to keep those Kirbys alive. Because if they die, you'll lose those blueprint pieces will be lost. So you have to keep your Kirbys alive, which is easier said than done when you have bombs and instant death all around. But that's what we'll have to do in order to basically deal with this. So basically, we're going to go ahead and kill these wildies before they do any damage to us and continue upward in this section. It's just sort of like the wildies section. Be careful here, because you can get squishy so easily if you're not careful with these infinite star blocks. I mean, I haven't had problems with them yet, but they can be problematic at some point. As you can see, there's another blueprint piece right there, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. Make sure you just avoid the bomb. Just, you know, err on the side of caution for this section. You do not want to die by accidental bomb killing. So, you bring this up here, double tap. Bring this thing down here. Get out of the way of the bombs, Kirby. Do not want bombs in my face, please. And you'll get yourself a 4th blueprint piece. So look at that. We already have half the blueprint pieces. Not too shabby. But we're going to head up here and see if we can find ourselves a 5th one. Don't attack that guy. Everybody's going to go all pummel. Darn you spacers and you're pummeling. Anyway, you'll find yourself another medal over here, actually. You need all 10 Kirbys in order to get this medal. Bring them all up here and stack this down. And as you go down, you'll see, hey, look, you need 10 Kirbys. So then if you have 10 Kirbys, for some reason it takes like forever to actually reveal all the way down. But you'll get yourself a medal, and it's pretty cool. Oh, I can go ahead and get my blue guy back to pink. Yay! For recovery rings, or whatever the heck you call them. Anyway, use the spacer to head downward. And I believe we should be coming... Yes, our 5th blueprint piece is going to be right here. There's only 2 in this section, if I remember correctly. So what you have to do here is you have to essentially race this guy and make sure your block falls before he brings his over there, because his will block yours from falling then. And then your block will block off the entrance, if that makes any sort of sense. So if you do that, you can get this blueprint piece. You'll have 5 of them, and you'll be ready to go to the next section. Not too shabby. I'm just going to let this guy push the thing over. It's kind of funny, because eventually he like pushes it all the way over to the side, and then he just gets sad and walks away. Like, he's like, I can't push this anymore. Well, that's upsetting, and he walks away. And then he'll just walk back and forth forever. He's trapped down there for the rest of the time. We've doomed him to death by starvation. Or thirst. One of the 2. We're horrible people. Anyway, we have to go to the middle one now, the yellow one, for our 3rd section, and for the last 3 blueprint pieces. There's not a medal here, but it's the darkness section, I guess, where these lights will be flickering on and off to sort of reveal where we're going. You'll also have these paintings, which will contain stuff like fruit and blueprint pieces. There's going to be a blueprint piece, it's hidden one, hidden by the darkness, although the light will occasionally show it. But there's another blueprint piece, so you got 6 there. You know what, Spider? I don't like you. You can die. Thank you. And then just watch out for these birds. They will throw shit at you. You know, we've seen those kind of birds before. Those birds are sometimes those birds are the good guys, sometimes they're the bad guys. They should make up their freaking mind already. So use that little thing to get this. And there's a blueprint piece under there. You can hit the bird in the darkness in order to break the metal blocks and grab it. So that's piece number 7. And you can tell this is a really long level, by the way. This is still the first half of the level. There's a maximum tomato over here. Obviously, we're just going to have to roll this thing down in order to get it. Although, you know what? I'm just going to walk over here and make sure the bomb doesn't kill me or anything, because I don't trust bombs. Never trust a bomb, guys. Never, ever trust a bomb. And then you can kill this wall D while he's in here. That Kirby's just like, no, I want the fruit! And you grab the fruit. Way to go, Kirby. Way to just be a glutton and do that. Oh, there's a spider over here. I was like, what the heck is going on over here? That was confusing. Anyways, there's one of these guys as well, sort of swinging back and forth. We'll just, you know, I don't care if I get hit. I'll just kill him anyway. No, 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 don't steal my Kirby. No, bad spider. No one likes you. Don't go in the door, by the way, because you still need your third blueprint piece, and it's actually a bit here beyond the thing. There's actually a little section over here. And if you head over here and hit the switch, the lights will turn on, and it will reveal that there is a painting here. So, as you can imagine, the final blueprint piece is inside this painting. So we're going to go ahead, knock it down like the charlatans we are, and grab our 8th and final blueprint piece. So we have all 8 of them now, as you can see in the lower left corner. It shows how many blueprint pieces you have. So we've gotten ourselves the checklist achievement now, and we're going to put these into the puzzle. So if you go over here, it's going to say, you've got all of them! Do you want to arrange them? Yes! Let's make ourselves a spaceship, guys! So what we need to do is we basically need to slide you can swap 2 pieces by sliding them around until you complete the image. So we're gonna I like to put this one in the middle here, and then just, you know, put a piece in its proper spot. Like this one goes over here. Can we go over here? Thank you. I was like having trouble with that. No! Why is this being so obnoxious right now? There we go. We're gonna take our time and not suck at this. Where's the top piece? Right over here. So we're gonna make the top first here. Like that. This one's gonna go over here. I can make the side, or no, I'm doing this the wrong way. Why am I so bad at building spaceships, guys? I'm like usually really good at doing this. For some reason, like I'm just sliding these the wrong way. There we go. I didn't even have to do the bottom. The bottom made itself. It made itself out of pity at how bad I am at this. So when you do that, the wrench appears, and you tap this as fast as you can in order to build yourselves a spaceship, because Kirby's are the best mechanics in the world. We must have swallowed a mechanic somewhere along the way, although the whole swallow me and stealing powers thing does not exist in this game in the slightest, which is unfortunate. But we have ourselves a spaceship now, guys, a perfectly made spaceship due to the blueprints we found. So it's time to head to space! Excellent. And now we have the second half of the level, where essentially we, as you can see on the bottom screen, you can use the Kirbys to fire lasers. So keep your Kirbys spread out and essentially fire on anything that threatens your ship as you fly in pursuit of the spaceship. You'd think that they would have like an unpassable lead, but apparently our spaceship is just that much faster than theirs. These meteors will be annoying because they'll definitely move around a lot, so you have to be careful. Double kill! Not double kill, I can get it on this time. Boom! Dead. Oh, these ones are a bit faster, so you gotta be careful. Make sure you don't hit your spaceship. I mean, you can take damage. It's not like the checklist matters if you're in perfect health. Just as long as you get all the blueprint pieces, you're good to go for the checklist. But why would you want to take damage anyway? I like this section where you're just firing this. It's very reminiscent of Partners in Time, actually, now that I think about it. And then watch out, because the metal's gonna be coming by here really fast. Or no, not yet. Okay, that's coming later. There will be metals at some point. Can I hit this thing? Thank you. So I do have to focus here a little bit, because I want to make sure I don't miss any metals accidentally, because that would be terrible. I believe it's the second group of fruit, actually, where the metals start showing up. So, oh! I was not prepared for that yet. I gotta get a Kirby over here. Okay, so now metals are going to be showing up really quickly. Right there, and got it! So that's the third metal out of 5. We a bit more. Hit this thing in order to break everything, get all the fruit here. And, I actually gotta spam this laser to kill this thing. So spam, 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 spam. Spread your Kirbys out a bit more, because if they get, you want to keep your Kirby spread out so it's easier to access all 3 buttons at one time. Oh boy, okay, so you want to just, I like to alternate fire like this, basically, in order to break these things, because it's a bit stressful, although this thing can also help out as well, so maybe it's not that stressful. Oh, shit, metal! Okay, I barely got that one. You do not want to miss a metal here, because that would be terrifying. Oh boy, luckily that thing's there to help you out there, and at this point we're pretty much good to go. All we need to do is fight some spaceships. So hit them a few times to go, warp back around. This one's very reminiscent of Partners in Time right here. No? Don't get closer. Don't get closer. Die. Will you die already? Freaking spaceships. These things are annoying just because they warp around. They're kind of hard to predict and hit, and you have to, especially when there's two of them, they get really close and they make me worried, and I don't like that. So these spaceships need to hurry up and die. I'm just gonna start spamming lasers really to finish them up. No, don't you get close to my spaceship. You leave my spaceship alone. Alright, I'm gonna spread my Kirby's out a little bit more, but we're basically here at, as you would expect, we have a spaceship boss with the mothership. So we're going to go ahead and take it down. So our thing goes into warp drive. We catch up to the mothership. And it's time to engage it in a battle to the death. So what you need to do here is essentially it's going to bring out its lasers like that, and you need to hit them. It's pretty much that easy. Although it will get more complicated, as most bosses do as it goes on, but just hit the lasers as they appear before they shoot you, and you'll be good to go. Like I said, keep your Kirby spread out. It's definitely the way to handle this most effectively. So, okay, so this one, you'll want to always hit the long one. The short ones will just come out for a little bit, but they won't stay out long enough for you to hit them. So just hit the long one, which is this one this time. Luckily, misfiring will not get you hurt yet. I say yet. Oh, no. I missed that laser there. Okay, what's next? And this one's the big one. Okay, so kill that one. And one more round, I think. Middle one. And now it's dead. Are we done for this section? No. How many of these to do? Jeez. Hurry up and die, spaceship. There we go. And then for the third and final round, because all bosses come in threes, we have these umbrella ones. If you hit these, the shots will reflect back and hit you, I believe. So, be careful of your bullets this time. You don't want to accidentally die. So always hit the long one, like I said. For some reason, the umbrella ones aren't showing up yet. Oh, there we go. There's an umbrella one. So we don't want to hit that one, obviously. Just keep hitting the long one, and you'll be good to go. I mean, it's pretty obvious that the umbrella ones don't blend in very well. They're a whole different color, for goodness sake, so they're not too hard to point out and just kill. So, is this it? We're done? Come on! We don't need to do any more of this spaceship shenaniganry. And there we go! Is the mothership dead finally? Have we become victorious? We have! We have destroyed the mothership! Let's retrieve... Wait, didn't we just destroy the button? No, the button just happens to be floating there. So, let's... Button? How are you floating away so fast, Button? Button, stop breaking the laws of physics! So you're chasing the button down. What'll happen? To be continued. That's right, we have a to be continued. Because this stage... Well, this stage is done. We got a silver star, unfortunately. But the space section is not done. Because when you beat stage 10... Stage 11 appears. That's right, guys. There's more that we need to do to get the button. We have another stage to do. But unfortunately, that's going to happen next time because, as you can see, it's been about 18 minutes. So I think that's enough for one day. But we got ourselves our Spaceship Assembler achievement, which is awesome. Will we get the button, guys? We're going to pursue it next time when we take on Stage 11. This is Lucky70X signing out. I'll see you guys next time for more Kirby Mass Attack. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is Lucky70X. Welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Mass Attack. In the last episode, we pursued the second button needed to unlock Stage 9 into space, but we were unable to catch it. To be continued right now with Stage 11. So we need all 10 Kirbys for this one. Let's get this underway. It's time for the Kirbys to head to space. It is going to be glorious. Now, this is a long level, and unfortunately, yet another one of those levels we're going to have to do twice, which is really obnoxious. You'll see why later, just because of the way it works. But unfortunately, as we're about to pursue the button, we're trying to get warp drive, but unfortunately, a giant meteor comes, and for some reason, we decided not to fire our lasers this time, and our ship gets destroyed. So the button floats out to space. We are now devoid of a spaceship, so we land on this distant asteroid or whatever. Our spaceship's looking a bit worse for the wear. And it spits all of us out. But lucky for us, we can breathe without air for some reason. So welcome to space. Essentially, it's like we're underwater, except that we don't need air. So it's essentially an underwater level without air, which is awesome. Also, the music for space is awesome. It's very spacey, I guess. That was terrible. Anyway. So, we are in space, and we need to track down that button. And you'll find a bunch of enemies very similar to underwater enemies, these little green guys. They're pretty much like the jellyfish that we've seen before, so they're not too surprising. You get these things where basically the green stuff are the things that stun you, and you have to hit the little switch there in the middle in order to get past them. That Kirby just totally failed, but that's okay. So we're just going to have to deal with a lot of these along the way as we make our way through space. It's an interesting level. Definitely a very endgame-y sort of level, I guess. So I guess it's actually technically the last major level of the game, in fact. Because Stage 9 is something a bit different. We'll see that probably next video, because I'm expecting to only do this level in today only. So, for those of you who are like, yay, 2 stages, sorry, not today, unfortunately. Probably not. Anyway, we're going to have to deal with more of these freaking... I really dislike those, just the infinite star block thing, just because it's just obnoxious to get past. I don't know, I just find that mechanic just to be obnoxious and not really necessarily challenging. Also, I love these guys. They're just giant chompy things in the middle of nowhere that cause a black hole. They're black hole chomps! But then they just keep doing this for a long time, just keep them away from the mouth, obviously, for a while. Eventually, he'll suck the black hole back in, and he'll be like, what's going on here? And then you murder him. The end. I don't know. That guy is always entertaining. Also, because the fruit just sort of like... The fruit being that we're underwater, it just sort of like floats, which is kind of cool. I don't know. I like this. I love this space level. It's fun. It's fun, but it's kind of obnoxious, as you're going to see later, and you'll see why it's obnoxious. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Aliens are shooting the jellyfish. I'm a little annoyed that there's we need to make we need to make alien guys. Let's just copy the jellyfish. That could have been a little bit more original, I suppose, but what can you do? They're space jellyfish. I don't know. They also remind me of that Squirves guy, or whatever the heck his name was, from Super Paper Mario. I don't know. Is it just me, or does that remind you of him? It totally reminds me of him. Even though these two, the Kirby people, have nothing to do with, I think, Super Paper Mario, if I remember correctly. Because Super Paper Mario was Intelligent Systems, was it not? I don't know. Let's get more fruit because I can. You know me, I like to get all the fruit because I'm a fruit whore. I don't know. You can head down here for really no reason other than the fact that there's one of these guys here, and you can kill him. But really, this section down here is just entirely unnecessary for some reason. I have no idea why it exists, but it lets you kill another one of these guys, and that's always kind of fun. So we'll just let this guy. That derpy face gets me every time. How are you? No, okay, no. I'm not sure how you didn't die, mister. Usually you die with one go, but I guess that one Kirby just wasn't involved for some reason, so he lived. I rarely see that happen. That was a bit weird. Hurry up and go all derpy mode again. Thank you. Die. I love how all the Kirbys just simultaneously eat the fruit, though. I don't know. I just always find that really entertaining. Anyways, if you want your first medal, because there's 5 medals to get in this level, first you hit this switch, then hurry really fast because it's a time switch. Go over here, hit this one, and as you can see, you need both switches active in order to head down here and grab the key. And then we're going to have, I believe this is, I think this is the final Scully segment of the game. I don't think there's one in Stage 9 if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure there isn't. So, this could very well be the final Scully segment of the game, guys. Holy shit! That's mind-blowing. How many of these we've done before? For this to be the last one? No way. Anyway, we'll just mob this Red Scully. Kind of did that last one pretty poorly, actually, and kind of slow. But that's okay, because in the end, we're victorious anyway. So we get ourselves another medal, and we can head back to the land of space to continue onwards. So we need to hit the orange switch once again. Don't have to deal with the blue switch at all. Just the orange one again, and we can head over here and continue onward in our journey into space. But now we're going to leave space now and head into another space station, kind of a transition screen of sorts, I guess. And now we actually have gravity again, so we're back to playing as normal. Which, I mean, it's kind of annoying they just kind of briefly introduce the space mechanic, and then you just sort of get rid of it. But there'll be other sorts of stuff we can do with it in a little bit. You'll see. This level, it's a good level, just annoying in one aspect. Anyway, there's a maximum tomato here. If you want to get it, just hit the switch over here and run back there. So you hit the switch over here, like I said, and then you hustle back here, and then you grab it. Easy as that, and you got yourself another maximum tomato. So 10,000 points, because the points matter. Not at all, really. Score, in my opinion, is just sort of an outdated mechanic. Anyway, We have more spacers, though. You thought we were done with the spacers? No. And he hits the alarm button, and now we're going to have to go through a very slow section, which, like I said, to do this level twice, we're going to have to do this section twice, which is annoying. Where basically we hit these switches, and instead of it opening the door and making our life easy, instead we're sort of taking it on this very slow journey with many of these note blocks, so we're going to have to just slowly ascend and hit all the note blocks on the way up. You don't have to hit all of them. It just makes it easier to not get crushed, because as you can see, this will open up this side and let you destroy these with ease. So, and it also, this little thing up here will open as well. So, in other words, if you didn't open it, you'd have to make your way across diagonally while hitting blocks, while not getting crushed, which is not necessarily easy. So, these switch things basically just make your life a lot easier. So I guess keep that in mind as you're heading upwards. It is in your best interest to hit them. So we'll wait for this one to head up and hit it. Hit it. Thank you. And we'll be able to access the path on the right to get some bananas as opposed to having to hit one of those bomb blocks. I guess it doesn't really make your path easier, it just gets you 20 extra fruit. Which is pretty much nothing in essence, but oh well. What I'm really glad they didn't do is have an alarm sound, though. It's a silent alarm, really. Because imagine if you had like an alarm sound throughout this whole section, just wee 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 the entire time. Oh my god, that would have been obnoxious. This section is obnoxious enough as is. Just because it's so slow. It's just so unnecessarily slow. Like, what reason do we have to do this? A melon! I seem to get these random melons a lot during my LP. I don't know why. Anyways, we got more of these switches, so the thing was going really slow there for a moment, but it's speeding up a little bit more now. So we'll hit this next one, so we don't have to bother making our way downwards. And also, it'll let us get this melon by breaking the metal blocks. So wait for everything down screen and hit it, and you'll get a ton of fruit and a melon and even more points. Because the points, we don't have enough points yet, really. So we have more of these switches. We'll go ahead and hit them. Use this guy in order to break the metal blocks and make your life a little bit easier. And then we'll make our way over to get this switch. Just make sure you don't get crushed, obviously. Being crushed is never, ever a good time. So, we will hopefully not get crushed. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're going to wait for this guy to do his thing. Head up here, hit the switch, hit the switch, hit the switch for goodness sake. I need these switches to get a medal for once. This is actually kind of important for once. You know what? You get crushed. I don't like you. Anyway, this allows us to get this rainbow medal over here. Our second medal of 5. Which unfortunately, get the medal! Jeez, what are you doing, Kirby? Don't just sit there and watch the medal go off screen. Get it already! Freaking lazy Kirbys. Anyways, so we're done with the obnoxious section, luckily, but we still have more to go, and here we go! Revelation! The spaces were monkeys all along! That's right. Their secret is out. They are, in fact, the monkeys. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be. They pretty much act like the monkeys anyway. This is a surprise. This is a secret to nobody, as opposed to a secret to everybody. So we kill the monkeys, and I'm just gonna call them monkeys from now on. Their secret's out. They're no longer spacers. They're just monkeys. You guys are frauds. Or are they alien monkeys? I don't know. But anyway, we hit these kind of switches, and it'll actually cause gravity to leave for a little bit. So it's kind of interesting how that works. I guess it sort of introduces the whole no gravity mechanic that we were doing earlier, but into like a more puzzly sort of format. These guys will, those white guys will sort of fly around in no gravity and be annoying. Just hurry up here because you need to head all the way up here to grab yourself a medal. So you'll want to do that. And then we need to use one of these blue guys to get downward. So wait for the gravity to run out. I believe, yeah, okay, we need the gravity to run out before we can get the switch. And then we head over here, we kill this guy, and we head downwards again. So now that we've been brought back down to reality, we can continue to head onwards. And unfortunately, the last 2 medals, there's going to be one on each path, and their path is actually going to split right here. There's a path we can go down here. There's also a path, which in order to access the switch, it's actually up there. Or we can head to the right and head on this path. I actually forget which one the easier one is. I think the easier one is this one. So I'm going to head up here first and deal with this one first. And then we'll head back on that other path. Unfortunately, they both lead to the end, so you can't, get both on one go. We're going to have to do this level twice, including all the obnoxious sections, unfortunately. But that's the way it goes. Yeah, I think this one is the easier one, actually, so I'm glad I picked it. These switches will require 2 hits in order to kill, so keep that in mind. And eventually, on this section, you're going to find yourself a Jumbo Candy. I'm just going to go ahead and say this right now. Don't get the Jumbo Candy. Jumbo Candies are evil. Well, they're not evil, but I forget how soon that is, though. Isn't it right over here? I think you got the Jumbo Candy right away, but apparently this is a bit longer than I remember it being. So eventually, you'll find basically there's going to be a key and a treasure chest on this section, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for that as we make our way through all this. There's also a door over here. I forgot that there was a door over here. I think there's just fruit in this section, though. Actually, yeah, I remember now. There's just fruit in this section, so I guess if you want fruit, you can head in here. I want fruit, so I'm going to head in there, actually, because fruit makes me happy. So what you need to do is you hit the switches, as always, and the thing will head down there. We're going to make our way past one of these barriers in the meantime, though, before the time runs out. So wait for it to go and hit that thing, and then hit that thing. Hit it! No, hit it! Oh gosh, I'm going to run out of time, aren't I? Come on, hurry! Go! Kirby's! Wait, that didn't hit it? How did that not hit it? Come on! Okay, I still have time. I still have time. I can still do... Wow, they give you a ton of time for this. They give you a ton of time for this. Jeez. That wasn't even hard. I don't know how I missed that switch twice, though. That's just weird. But anyway, grab all the fruit, and you'll get yourself... I think I'm probably going to get myself 2 level... Yeah, I got 2 whole 10,000 things at one go, which is pretty awesome. So, I'm over 100,000 points for this level. I love how they have a 0 for the millions, as if you'd ever get over 1,000,000 points in a level. I don't think that's ever going to happen, game. Anyway, this is the Jumbo Candy I said don't get, because if you get this Jumbo Candy, you will be saddened. Kirby died. Kirby, no. Well, shit. I said this is the easy path, and then I lost to Kirby anyway. I can never catch a break of these gold stars sometimes. That was kind of dumb of me to try to break the block while he was so close. But hey, at least we got to see what these guys look like when you kill a Kirby, so that was totally on purpose for the purposes of demonstration. Anyway, the Jumbo Candy is not your friend because you do not want to... if you do it, you'll knock the key away, so... And you'll probably knock the treasure chest away as well. So first you want to head over here and actually get the treasure, and then I'll go back and get the Jumbo Candy just for shits and giggles, because you unfortunately need the Jumbo Candy in order to get a melon, but you need to bypass the Jumbo Candy in order to get... These things are just beating the crap out of me. I hate these stupid things. You need to bypass the Jumbo Candy to get a medal, though. So, as you can see, with the Jumbo Candy, it's pretty easy to do this section and get a gold medal, so I'll have to just do that at some point. If I, in fact, decide to get gold medals, well, that's still something I have to decide. But, can we get this chest, please? Chest, please? Thank you. Kirby with the key, can you come over here, please? And we'll grab ourselves our medal. Is this medal number 4, medal number 5? I think it's 5, right? It is 5. Awesome. So let's just backtrack and get the Jumbo Candy just for shits and giggles, because I like Jumbo Candy, so we're going to do it. And then we'll be able to get that melon that's trapped in that one switch that we can't... Kirby? You okay there, Kirby? Can you stop being a silly face, please, Kirby? And then yourself a Jumbo Candy. And then we go on a rampage! So we're just gonna break through these blocks and we'll be able to get that one with that one melon over here with relative ease, like so. That gets us even more points, 130,000! My goodness, we have a lot of points this time around. And then you reach this cannon, and it's going to shoot us forward into the end of the level. So, like I said, you unfortunately cannot get all 5 medals in one go, so we'll have to do this level one more time. But we've finally reached the question mark door, and we've finally gotten the switch that we've been looking for. Took us 2 whole episodes, but we've finally done it. The switch is right there. Kirby's going to jump on it. And this will unlock Stage 9, finally, at long last. So, that's for another day, though. I still have another medal to get in this level, so back I go, guys. I'll see, I guess, oh yeah, I might as well just skip to the split, so I'll see you guys when I get there. Bye-bye, or, not bye-bye, but see you in a sec. Alright guys, so we're back here at the split, and unfortunately, I actually already took a hit, so I can't get a gold star yet on this level, so a little unfortunate, but what can you do? So what you need to do is attack the switch and go on the second path is you have to head up here in the zero gravity and hit these switches as such, and it'll open up the pathway below, which, can we get there? Thank you. And that will open up the switch down below and allow us to head towards the 4th medal. I wasn't expecting to get a gold star anyway, though, which is why I didn't bother like trying again. Plus, I just don't want to do this level again. It's so long. But you get this annoying auto scroll segment here where you're in 0 gravity, and you're gonna have to essentially dodge those cannons. You remember those cannons from World 2, right? Yeah, those things are obnoxious, and I expect to probably take a hit. Also, you have to dodge Gordos as well, but that's not too bad. These Gordos tend to be pretty slow and not too tough to dodge, so wait for this one to head up. You can go ahead and break this thing down here and be on your merry way. So yep, these cannons, they're back. They're annoying to avoid. I definitely recommend the other path when you're trying to go for a gold star. Definitely think the other path is a lot easier, so what can you do, I guess? Watch me end up avoiding all the cannonballs this time, though, and just proving that I could have done it, and just... if that ends up happening, I'm actually going to be a little bit annoyed at myself for screwing this up. Jeez, see? Those things just come out of nowhere. That's what makes this thing so hard. The cannonballs they're just everywhere. They just come out of nowhere. You have to dodge them and not get hit. Actually, this is the end of it, though? This might actually be the end of it. Because we're at this blocks up and okay, that was the end of it. So I would have been fine getting a gold star. God damn. Whatever. Not the end of the world, but gotta time this right to get this medal. And there we go. We have gotten every single medal in stage 11. That section's a little bit shorter though, I guess. That one was shorter than I remembered it, and the other one was longer than I remembered it. Go figure. But there we go. Just a bronze star, unfortunately, but that's fine. I can just get a gold star off screen if I decide to do that at some point. So, we get ourselves a fake switch this time, and we have all the medals, though, so that completes Stage 11. And that also completes this episode, guys. So in the next episode, I'm going to do Stage 9, and probably the boss as well, and thus finish off Volcano Valley. So this is Lucky70X signing out. See you guys next time for Kirby Mass Attack. Bye-bye.